I've worked in the last few minutes off camera, but I want to show you what I've been doing. This is the airbox plate, which isn't sealing. And where they always fail is right along this channel that the air travels and then goes up here. The plastic warps. And so you have to build it up. And what I always use is some metallic duct tape like you'd use on your air conditioning system. So you buy one coil of this and it'll last you for years if you use it for this application. So I've got I cut one, like a 1/4-inch strip off the end there, and then I cut that in half. Then I do that again. So I've got a strip and then a strip making a corner, and then I do another layer and another layer. Being very careful not to cover that little hole, because that's where the air comes out. It's going to be under pressure. When you push this bulb, it's going to force air along here. And the reason it wasn't priming, the reason these fail over and over again, is the air leaks around the gasket. And so some people will put 1 gasket, 2 gaskets, 3 gaskets, 4 gaskets, 5 gaskets, building this up. But I find it simple to just get a little piece of metallic duct tape, put it on there, and then once you've done that, then you put your gasket on, and it fits over that little post there, that little post there, that little post there. And you can see a little tiny bit of the metallic tape through that hole, but the hole is big enough to let that air pass through, and it'll pass through with pretty good pressure, which is good. That's what you want. So this thing is ready to try again. If this doesn't work, then I'll add maybe another layer of the metallic tape, maybe one more gasket, but usually this works. So let's take a look. Got that there. Let me get my screw for the hanger. Get that one up there. That'll hold this in place till I get the really important ones, which are the ones that attach this to the box, or excuse me, to the carburetor. And I'm going to go ahead and use my electric drill. Since I've started this once already, it should just go right in. As these are lubricated and clean. Very important. Make sure I got my torque as low as it'll go. So that way I'm not going to strip these or over tighten it. I haven't messed with this one yet. That's just holds it in place. Okay, so that one is snug. That one is snug. Now I'll tighten this one. All right, same thing. We got our flashlight, and we get our camera here, and see if I can get that in there. Hope you can see that. I see fuel. Do you see it? There it is. See that fuel? So this carburetor is going to prime now, and that works so well, guys. Just to get you some metallic duct tape, put it on the back of that box along that channel, leave a little spot for the air to come out towards the end of the channel, and we'll be in good shape. So let me set this down, and we're going to test this thing. It's definitely primed. So let's get ready to go. I'm going to get me an air filter on here. You have to be careful with these air filters, because you'll get these pieces will fold over and get caught between this cover and the plate, and it lets too much dirt pass, so be careful about that. The other thing you can do is set the filter down in the cover like that, and then push it into place, because you can check the edges and make sure that the paper's not sticking out. So it's got to clear into there. All right, so now sometimes you have to look at this. Yep, okay, now it's going in. And let me get my drill again. This is on the lowest setting. You don't want to strip this out. There's a brass bushing in there. You want it, and there we go. That's all you need. But be careful not to over tighten that. All right. So now spark plug wire is on. Got us a nice new sharp blade on there. Got a nice new carburetor. Got some fresh fuel. There is priming. We know that because we've seen it. And we're going to take this thing out and see what happens. See, a patty is going to run. All right. Let me wheel her out, and then I'll come back and get the camera. Clean this up a little bit. Carry the camera and the tripod and everything out here. Oh, it's sunny today. I'm going to get this where you guys can see this and won't be blinded by the sun. There we go. I think that's... Let me move over here in the shade. Yeah, that'll be a little better. All right, let me go get that mower. All right, so I'm going to prime Patty, and we'll see if she starts. She sounds pretty good. I see a little bit of smoke coming out of her, but that's probably because she was loose in a box and turned over and probably had some oil go up into the muffler. But she sounds real good. Thanks for hanging with me on bringing Patty back to life.